Hi everybody, good morning, happy Saturday. Making sure that I got the camera right. Okay. How's everybody doing this morning? It is a beautiful Saturday. I'm just adjusting things because I'm still learning all of the camera stuff. All right, we'll do a little dance. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be fabulous. It is a beautiful, it's a beautiful Saturday. Maybe not beautiful, but it is great. All right, we've got my wingspan. I'll have to stay within my phone. My name's KJ. For those of you who are joining us, and this is our 60-minute power flow. So get excited here. It's going to be good. We're going to work into the core a lot, and we're just going to have fun. Ultimately, let's make this a fun practice for our Saturday morning. So as we get into the practice, we will be doing some one breath per movement. And with that, really just find your longest breath. Go at your own pace. Like as I mentioned just a minute ago, the more important thing is to have fun. It should be fun. It's Saturday. It's still the weekend. So put on your favorite pump-up music or your favorite yoga music, whatever will make you the happiest. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So let's find a comfortable seat. I feel like I'm very far away, and I apologize. I'm still figuring out how all of this live streaming stuff works from home. But we're in it together. So let's find a comfortable seat, sitting crisscross applesauce. And let's go ahead and start to close the eyes here. Or find a soft point for your gaze, whatever feels the most comfortable for you. And let's allow ourselves to arrive on our mat and in our breath. So taking a moment, just let the outside world fade around you. Taking a deep, slow breath in and a deep, slow breath out. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Bringing your awareness to your space. And let's take a deep, slow breath in through the nose, making sure we fill up the belly, the back, and the ribs. So pushing the breath down, expanding out. And then exhale, open the mouth, sigh it out. Let it go. Taking a deep, slow breath in. Again, pushing the breath down, expanding through the belly, the back, and the ribs. And exhale, open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. One final time here, full breath in, taking your fullest breath. Again, trying to keep the shoulders down, really just expand through the belly and the back. And exhale, sigh it out, let it go. On our next inhale, let's seal our lips, coming into our Ujjayi breath, our victorious breath. So we'll breathe in through the nose as if we're trying to tell a whisper. And then we'll breathe out through the nose as if we're fogging up a mirror. So it'll start to sound like the ocean or a very soft Darth Vader at the back of the throat. And we tap into our Ujjayi breath often during our asana practice to help us find balance in the nervous system. So between the parasympathetic and the sympathetic part, to help us stay present here in the moment, and more importantly, to tap into our inner strength. If at any point during the practice you find that breath becomes inaccessible, continue to breathe in and out through the nose just gently, and then come back to the Ujjayi as you feel ready. Using this time to set an intention or focus for your practice. What do you need today from your mat? And what do you want to leave on your mat that is no longer serving you? And if an intention doesn't come to mind, I offer up one of breath. And see if we can find the joy in the practice today. Having a little fun. Take one more full breath here. and full breath out. As you inhale, gently blink open the eyes, bring the arms out to the sides, open up the heart. As you exhale, really round the back, dome it in. So seated cat-cows, inhale, really bring the arms back as far as you can. Exhale, round the back, dome it in. So really expand, make the movement as big as you need, and really bring the rounding through the back. Yeah. As you inhale, open up. Exhale, dome it in. So as you inhale, just find something joy in this. Like, oh, it's beautiful sunshine. And exhale, round it in. Maybe even give yourself a big hug this morning. One more inhale, open up. Exhale, dome it in. This time as you inhale, sitting up nice and straight, bring one elbow on top of the other as you reach for them over the head. Sitting firmly in the hips, begin to take just gentle rotation. So feeling out to the side and the back and the side. So inhales will bring you down. Exhales will bring you to the side. Inhales will bring you back. Exhales to the side. So we're working into the thoracic spine here. So the middle part of our back. If you find your hips are doing a lot of the work, if you're doing a lot of hula hooping, stop for a moment, pause, reconnect the hips to the earth. And then when you're ready, we'll switch directions. So being kind and gentle to ourselves. Our spine tends to be a little stiffer in the morning because the discs in between the vertebrae have rehydrated at night and they're not able to take as much stress. And so throughout the day, they kind of flatten just a little bit. And so we become a little bit looser. So just notice how you're feeling. Let's take one more round here. And then on your next inhale, come up through center. And then as you exhale, find your way over to your neutral tabletop shape, stacking shoulders over the wrists and hips over the knees. We'll pause as we breathe, reconnect with the breath, ground down through the hands. So high five the ground, spread those fingers nice and wide, look between the feet to make sure you can't see the big toes. Keeping belly button in, low ribs cinched together, crown of the head long, tailbone back. As you inhale, reach the right arm up overhead, gaze will follow the thumb. As you exhale, thread the needle, but don't set it down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, draw the hand under. One last time here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread the needle. Go ahead and set the cheek down on the mat. You can take your left hand, extend it out nice and long, or you can reach behind you, taking a half bind. Let's take 3 full breaths here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One last time, breath in. Breath out. As you inhale, come up just as you came in. Reach up, look up, and exhale, bring it back down. We'll move on to the other side. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, 3, thread the needles before we set it down. Inhale, full inhale lifts you up. Full exhale brings you through. Take your time. Inhale, reach up. Last time, exhale, thread the needle here. So left hand under, right arm can extend, or feel free to take the half bind. So right hand reaching for left hip crease. Let's take 3 slow breaths in here. Deep breaths in and deep breaths out. One more full inhale and full exhale. As you inhale, reach the left arm up and over, open up the heart, and exhale, bring it back down. Doing a little bit more to warm up the core. As you inhale, extend the left leg long behind you. Hold here. We're going to readjust our center of gravity. So bring a bit more weight into the left hand. Send the right inner thigh to the center of the mat. And then as you inhale, right hand extends nice and long. Gaze is 6 inches in front of you on the mat. So it's an uneven tabletop. Take a breath in, find length. Exhale, bring knee to meet elbow at the center. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, crunch it in. 3 more, everybody. You got this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, set it back down. Inhale, extend the right leg long behind you. Hold and breathe. Flex the right foot. Bring a bit more weight to the right hand. Send the left thigh toward the center of the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches. You know where we're going. Take a breath in. Really find your length. Ribs together. Exhale. Dome it in. Inhale. And exhale. 3 more. Breath in. Follow your breath. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, breath in. Breath out. Inhale, find length. Listen carefully. Exhale, bring the left hand down, right toes to the earth. On your inhale, go ahead and step those left toes back. High plank. So high plank again. Finding that warming in the core. Cinch the low ribs together. Keep the hips level. Crown of the head forward. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. Keep the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, baby cobra, and pause. So gaze will be 6 inches in front of you on the ground. If you want to lift higher, fill up the lungs with breath and use the back muscles. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down. Twice more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Last time, breath in. Breath out. As you inhale, uncurl the toes, press up, high plank. Once again, we're starting early with our core because we are strong and we've got this. I know everybody loves doing their high plank, so we're gonna hold and breathe here, everybody. I'm right here with you. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, crown of the head forward, heels back, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take a breath in. Exhale, lead with the hips, downward facing dog. Go ahead here, pedal out the feet. Move from side to side, take what you need. If you're feeling tightness in the shoulders, consider widening the stance of the hand, and you might even turn the fingertips out to the sides just slightly. So play with your position in the shape. Finding our long spine, so you may consider bending the knees, and if you bend the knees, send the hips, the tailbone up to the sky. You can stay with bent knees, or you can straighten the legs. Just don't compromise the length in the spine or through the back side of the legs. Let's take one more full breath in and full breath out. As we inhale, tippy toe toward the front of the mat, finding your rag doll. So bend through the knees. Maybe you reach for opposite elbows. Move from side to side. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Let something go. Meeting in stillness. As you inhale, find a flat back. Really lengthen. Let's pause here. Weight of the hips over the ankles. Tailbone back, crown of head forward. And cinch the ribs together. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Moving through a flat back, inhale, reach up, look up, and exhale, hands to heart space, Tadasana, mountain pose. 3 breaths here. Reconnect with the breath, reconnect with your intention. We're going to take a variation on a Sun A today to help us, again, work into the back. So remember, our core is not only the front side of the body, it's the back side and the hips. We're really going to start to open that up and strengthen those back muscles. All right, everybody, as you inhale, reach your arms long overhead. As you exhale through a flat back, hinge, fold forward. Gaze comes all the way in toward the belly button. Inhale, lengthen to prepare. As you exhale, let's step back to our high plank once again. Let's pause, shoulders stacked over the wrist. Hips aren't being down, they're lifted up so they're in line with the shoulders. Take a breath in, shift the shoulders over the wrists. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Zipper the legs, bring the hands by the sides. Inhale, let's lift up, Shalabhasana, locust pose. So our feet are creating one mermaid tail. Arms are lifting up, chest is lifting up as we did in our baby cobra. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, slowly lower back down. Use the muscles, not momentum. Hands plant underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we'll move a little faster through our next few, but go as slow as you need. This is your practice. Do what feels good for you. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, step or float, meeting in your flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise, reach up, look up. And exhale, reset to Tadasana, mountain pose. All right, everybody. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, lengthen. Let's add in a fold here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Lowering through the knees is perfectly fine. Inhale, lift up, Shalabhasana, locust pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. This will be our last held down dog for a little bit as we're going to find our flow through that Sun A variation. Take a breath in. Breath out. As you inhale, step or float to the front of the mat. Find your flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reach up, look up, fingertips toward the ceiling. And let's flow. Exhale, hinge and bow low. Inhale, lengthen, pinch a pencil between the shoulder blades. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, all the way down to the ground. Inhale, lift up, Shalabhasana. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or float. Find length. Exhale, bow low. Inhale, reach up, look up. Twice more. Exhale, fold. Inhale, prepare, flat back. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift, Shalabhasana. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up, high plank, cinch the ribs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step or float. Flat back. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Inhale, root to rise, reach up, look up. And last one is on your own. Exhale, fold. Find your breath rhythm. Find what feels good for you as we all meet back in downward facing dog. And from our downward facing dog, let's take a full breath in through the nose. And open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Gonna turn around for this next one. All right, as you inhale, step or float. Find your flat back. Exhale, fold. Sitting the hips back first. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. So we're gonna hold in our Utkatasana for a bit. This is an energizing pose. So hopefully if you haven't had any coffee this morning, you're like, yes, this will wake me up just as much as my coffee does. We'll find out, won't we? Keep your low ribs together. You might consider tucking the tailbone under to help us find that neutral spine. Sink into the hips, weight in the heels. Arms reach. Hold and breathe. So as you're here, find the balance between strength and ease. Ease doesn't mean it's easy. Ease can mean that all of the parts are working together. So everything stacks and we can find the new challenge. Yeah? Woo. Take a breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back, high plank. Once again, keeping your right hand planted. As you inhale, open up, side plank. Breathe. So, shoulder over the wrist, always the option to drop the bottom knee. Keep your hips lifted up and forward, spine in one long line. Take a breath in. And this time as you exhale, bring knee into elbow, crunch in using the obliques. Inhale, lengthen, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bottom of the exhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Find your low runner's lunge. So cupcake your fingers. Imagine there are cupcakes underneath there and you don't want to ruin that frosting. Come to the ball of the back foot, send the heel behind you. Nice long spine. Ground down through the right big toe mound. As you inhale, lift up, high lunge. So let's find our high lunge stance. Again, straighten through the back leg, heel pressing behind you. So with the heel pressing behind you, doesn't mean toward the ground. We're using it as a wall. There's an imaginary wall behind us that we're pressing into. Keep your ribs together, gaze up. Now we're gonna add in a dip in the back knee. The upper body stays the exact same, nice and firm and stacked. Take a breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, bend through the knee. Inhale, straighten through the back leg. Then as you exhale, frame your front foot, step back, high plank. Inhale, open up, side plank, right hand stays planted. Exhale, crunch through center. Inhale, gently to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bottom of the exhale, left foot steps forward. Hold and breathe. Establish your low runner's lunge. Come to the back heel of the ball of the back foot. Words are hard, everybody. Heel presses behind you. Knee stacked over ankle. Lift the low belly off the thigh. And on your next inhale, rise on up. High lunge. So as we find our high lunge, what high lunge that is for you today, sink low into the hips as far as they want to go. So when we are stepping our foot forward into our low runner's lunge, it's one continuous breath. So we exhale into down dog, and then we step that foot forward at the bottom of the exhale. Now that I've made you hold this for what probably feels like forever, let's take a breath in. Exhale, drop that back knee. Only the legs move. Inhale, strength through the back leg. Exhale, high plank. This time, plant your left hand. I'm going to switch sides. Inhale, open up, side plank. Inhale, crunch it in. That doesn't matter. On your next inhale, find your high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. I'll get it right the next time, our breath count. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. As you inhale, step or float, flat back at the front of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. We'll move a little faster because we know where we're going. Exhale, bow low. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, high plank. Left hand plants. Inhale, open up, side plank. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. Bottom of the exhale, right foot forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, bend through the back knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, high plank. Left hand plants. Inhale, open up, side plank. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, rise up, high lunge. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale, high plank. Right hand plants. Inhale, open up, side plank. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep, slow breath in through the nose. And exhale, open the mouth, sigh it out, let it go. One more breath in, breath out. On your next inhale, step or float. Find your flat back. Exhale, fold, bow low. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low. All right. We're going to be in our chair, bring the weight into your heels. Take a moment for your pedicure awareness check. Look down, go, ooh, I might need to paint those. Or not, I don't know. But ignore that now and bring all the weight into your heels. You want to be able to see the big toe. Reach the arms up. Cinch the ribs together. And find your breath. So we're going to sink a little deeper. And moving with the breath. On your next exhale, wrap the right leg around the left, the right arm underneath. Eagle pose. So first things first, find your feet. Squeeze the thighs together. It might feel better to bring your hands to heart center, or if you want that shoulder opening, take a really big hug here. From here, draw the right hip back, the left hip forward, elbows away from the body. And if you're having trouble with your balance, that's okay. Just lean a little bit back in the upper back. See what that does. Take one more breath here. And breath out. Keep the bind in the arms. As you inhale, transition slowly to a warrior three. So our right leg is going to be long behind us. Arms and fingertips are reaching forward. Heel pressing back. Gaze at one spot in front of you, long spine. Take a breath in, breath out. As you keep the bind, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold through toppling tree to meet in a standing half split. So lift our right leg nice and high. Hands can release down to the ground. So our left foot is forward, right foot is lifted. Crown of the head toward the toes. Square both hip points off to the front of the mat. Take one more breath in Exhale, fold to your deepest. As you inhale, find a flat back. And as you exhale, step the right foot down, open up. Warrior two. Hi, everybody. Woo, I need a minute to catch my breath. So let's all breathe here. Stack knee over ankle. Arms are going to be reaching out nice and long. It's our yoga jazz hands, if you will. Shoulders down the back. Press to the outer edge of the back foot. Hopefully you're finding a little bit of a smile right now. Because remember, it's just yoga. And it's only Saturday. We got this. On our next inhale, reach forward, flip it and reverse it. Reverse your warrior. So stay low in the front knee. Find length in the side body. Maybe the fingertips are reaching behind you, like you're high-fiving that wall. Yeah, you did it, wall. Lengthen here. Gaze will come up. One more breath in, breath out. As we inhale for this one, we're going to straighten the front leg, come on up. And then as you exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So TikTok your hands to 12 and 6. Keep a slight micro bend in the front knee. As we inhale, let's reach our top hand down to our low ribs. And as you exhale, pull them forward. So finding a different stack on the shoulders, lifting up. Gaze will come up. So imagine there's a shiny object on the ceiling, and you're like, oh, I want that. Maybe it's like unrestricted sunshine. Reach up. Find length. Crown of the head forward. Let's hold and breathe. One more breath in, breath out. As you inhale, frame your left foot. As you exhale, step the right foot forward and fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. We're back where we started. Switching sides here because nobody really needs to see. They want you to be able to hear me, not see my behind. All right, sit low. We're gonna come into eagle pose, so take a full breath in. As you exhale, wrap the left leg around the right, the left arm underneath. From here, draw the left hip back, right hip forward. Find one non-moving spot in front of you. Elbows are out. Find a little bit of an arch through the upper back. Squeeze your thighs as you breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, keep the bind, and find your way to warrior 3. Ooh. It's okay if you start to fall out of it. It happens. We just get right back into it. There's always multiple chances in yoga. That's what's one of the great things about the practice. Flex through the back foot. Try and rotate the hips so the hip points are pointed down. Fingertips forward, toes back. One more breath in. Keeping the bind. Exhale through toppling tree to your standing half split. Again, both hip points are pointed down to the ground. Crown of the head reaches for the toes. Hinge from the hips. You've got this. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Breath out. Inhale, find a flat back. And as you exhale, gently step the left foot down. Open up, warrior 2. I always think of that move as my Las Vegas showgirl moment where I've got big fans and I'm like, yes. One day, yoga jazz hands, fingertips reaching to either side. Bend low through the front leg. Press to the outer edge of the back foot. You got this. Gaze will come out over the middle finger. Sink into the hip. Let's take a deep breath in here. And a deep breath out. As you inhale, reach forward, flip it and reverse it. Reverse warrior. So your backhand can rest lightly, or you can take the half bind. Stay low in the front knee and make sure the knee isn't bowing in. Press it toward the pinky edge side of the front foot. Let's breathe. For this one, inhale, lift up, straighten through the front leg. And exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. So take your top hand, as you inhale, bring to the low ribs. And as you exhale, pull the low ribs through. Lift up. Crown of the head forward, hips back. Find your shiny object on the ceiling and reach up, sending the hips down. Let's take one more full breath in and full breath out. As you inhale, frame your right foot. As you exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. And exhale, reset, mountain pose. Take a breath here. Breath out. All right, so I had to get a sip of water. Woo! Y'all ready? Let's find our mountain pose. We're gonna do that one breath per movement. That's your breath. That's not mine. It's not your neighbor's. Just yours. Go at your own pace. You got this. All right, everybody. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose, right side. Right arm underneath, right leg over. As you inhale, transition to warrior three. Exhale through toppling tree, standing half split. Inhale, find a flat back, lift. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, flip it and reverse it. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, frame the front foot. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, eagle pose, left leg over, left arm under. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale, fold through toppling tree. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, frame your front foot. Exhale, forward fold. You know where we're going. Let's do this. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose, right side, right over left. Inhale, transition, warrior three. Exhale, fold through toppling tree, standing half split. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, frame front foot. Exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose, left leg over, left arm under. Inhale, transition, warrior three. Exhale, fold to standing half split. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, frame the front foot. Exhale to fold. One more time each side. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose. Inhale, warrior three. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, frame front foot. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, eagle pose. Inhale, warrior three, left foot long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, frame front foot. And exhale to fold. Let's pause here. Bring your feet hips width distance apart, which is roughly 2 fists width. Find your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toe. So I'll try and show that. Peace fingers come to the inside of the toe. thumb wraps around, but you're doing that on the ground here. Take a breath in, find length. As you exhale, fold, bend at the elbows, hinge at the hips. So elbows are bent out nice and wide as if trying to reach across the room. Let's take a breath in and breath out. Inhale, find a flat back, release the bind. Exhale to fold. Heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, chair pose. Last chair of the day, yay! But I feel like hopefully we're friends now with our chair. So let's sit a little deeper. Trust our chair a little bit more. Bring weight into the heels. As you inhale, lean forward, hover the chest 1 inch off the thighs. Ardha Utkatasana, half chair. We're gonna slowly sit ourselves all the way down to the ground for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, Navasana, boat pose. So start by bringing your hands behind the thighs. Toes toward you, heels toward the front of your mat. Sit up nice and tall as if there's a string pulling your heart and lifting you up. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you reach the arms forward. Let's breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2. Keeping the legs, or one of the legs right where they're at. As you inhale, tap the right toes down. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, left toes down. Exhale, lift it up. Try and keep the other foot at 90 degrees. As you keep moving, engage through the core. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit up nice and tall. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, zip it up. Let's do that 3 more times. Lower halfway down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last time, exhale, lower and hover. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And lower all the way down to the ground. Woo. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Draw the knees into the chest. Take a few rock and rolls from side to side. Then rock and roll up and down the length of the spine. And on your third rock, find your way into your high plank. However you choose to get there. It might not be super smooth, and that's okay. Keeping your right hand planted, put it in the center of your mat. Open up, side plank once again. We're gonna work those obliques just a little bit more. So as you inhale, lift the hips high. As you exhale, slowly lower them down. Keep them pressing forward. Inhale up, exhale lower. 2 more, breath in, breath out. 1 more, inhale, exhale. As you inhale, draw the left forearm down to the ground. As you exhale, open up. Forearm side plank. Hold and breathe. You've got this. Send your hips up. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Flex the toes toward the nose. Take a breath in. Exhale, right forearm down, forearm plank. Hold here. 5. Actually, let's make that 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5, and 1. Lower all the way down. Go ahead and let one cheek rest. Take a deep breath in and out. What time are we at? Awesome. All right. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the other side. I won't let you be uneven in your obliques. So as you inhale, bring your hands underneath your shoulders, uncurl the back toes, press up, high plank. It's our last bit of core, everybody. You got this. You're incredibly strong, I know it. Left hand plants. Inhale, lift up. So we've got those hip dips. Establish your base. Send your hips up and forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop the hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more, breath in. Breath out. Inhale and lower. Last time, breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, bring the right forearm down to the ground. And then inhale, open up. Forearm side plank. Hold here, hips up. Send them forward. 5, 4, 3, 2. Take a breath in. Both forearms down to the ground. Forearm plank. Last one. 10, 9. Heels back, crown of head forward. Hips lifted. 8, 7, 6. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower all the way down. Oh. All right. Let's take a full breath here and a full breath out. From your belly, let's roll onto our backs. All right, everybody. So we're going to take a hamstring strengthening in a bridge pose, and then we'll take 3 back bends. So 3 bridge variations. If wheel is in your practice and you choose to take that, that's absolutely fine. But I leave that up to you as I'll cue everybody through the bridge. So we'll take our glute and our hamstring strengthening exercise first here. So bring the knees up to the ceiling and make sure that the feet and the knees are hips width distance apart, which is roughly the distance, again, 2 fists or your thumb and your pinky finger. Draw the hips in toward you. Tuck the tailbone so it's lifted up. There's some space there, but the low back is pressing into the ground. Hands are going to rest on the ground. Pressing the feet in. As you inhale, slowly roll up, lifting the hips. And then as you exhale, slowly roll the spine back down, bringing the hips to just a light hover. And then we're going to keep moving here. So squeeze the glutes, squeeze the hamstrings. You might be like, I'm not feeling too much now. If you're not, that's okay, because we're going to be at this for about a minute. If you're feeling it right now, you can go, ugh, what did I get myself into with her? But let me tell you something. You are much stronger than you give yourself credit for, and you can take breaks whenever you need. This is your practice, but find your breath. Here we go. I have been timing us. Got about 30 more seconds, everybody. Keep breathing, keep moving. Let's do this for 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5, and 1. Lower all the way down. Draw the knees in and reach for the outsides of the feet. A happy baby. Nice work, y'all. Extend maybe one leg, then the other. All right. Send the feet back down to the ground. We're going to take 3 back bends. So we'll take it at a 5 count, an 8 count, and a 10 count with a slight touch in between each one. If you need a longer rest, that's fine. Just don't let your brain talk you out of it. All right. Setting up for bridge pose. As you inhale, lift the hips up to the knees. Hands can stay on the ground, or you can start to draw the shoulders underneath the body, clasping the hands at the seat. 5. Squeeze the thighs toward the midline, like you have a block underneath there, between there. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Tap. Inhale, right back up. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Tap. Last one. Bridge or wheel. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Go ahead and windshield wiper the feet from side to side. Once again, bring your knees into your chest, reach for the outsides of the feet. Happy baby. Keep the low back on the ground. Rock from side to side. And then draw the knees back through center. Let's take a few rock and rolls up and down the length of the spine. Maybe pausing in Navasana as you come up. Find a little extra core. And on your about your third or fourth, just cross the ankles and find a comfortable seat. So our hip offering today is going to be a double pigeon. If you find that figure 4 or resting half pigeon is more your jam, that's great. Feel free to take those, as long as you feel safe in the knee, safe in the hip, and with the breath. So if you're following along with me, we've got 2 variations we can take here for our double pigeon. The first is more of the fire log variation. So our left leg will be on the bottom, right leg will be on top, stacking ankle on top of knee to create almost this square shape. If you find that the knee and the ankle don't want to be friends, stick something underneath there. That's fine. That can act as a chaperone. You can stay here or fold forward. The intention behind this physically is to help us get into the glutes and the outsides of the hips. If this particular variation isn't feeling good in the hips, both externally and the internal rotation, same variation or same intention can be taken with square pose. So you'll bring the feet down, cross at the ankles. You'll work the feet away from each other, and then you'll work the calves and everything away from the body to create almost a square shape with everything on the ground. And then for this one, you'll also fold forward. Again, if you have a different variation in your practice, please feel free to take that now. As you settle into this shape, settle into your breath. Let the breath start to slow. Let the heart rate start to slow. Notice how you feel after the practice, or that part of the practice. You feel a little bit stronger. You feel a little bit more grounded. You feel the opposite of that. One, know you are strong because you came to your mat and you did the practice. If you're feeling less than grounded, you might consider sitting after the practice a little bit more with the meditation, or doing a couple more moments of breathing. If you have any questions about that, please let me know after the practice. I'm so happy to talk to anybody about this. And on our next inhale, let's go ahead and start to sit back up. Windshield wiper the feet. And then we're gonna go ahead and switch sides. So if you took square pose, the one where the legs were on the ground, switch the ankle. If you're taking the fire log variation of double pigeon, stack the left leg on top of the right and fold. So remember with square, ankles are crossed, move the feet away from each other, and that whole thing away from the body. You might notice some differences between the 2 sides. And that's okay. Let's take one more breath in here and breath out. You're ready, come all the way back up. Extend the legs out nice and long, coming into a forward fold. So the legs can be together, or you can find just a slight separation. Sit up nice and tall. Keep the low belly in And then as you exhale, lean forward, hinge from the hips and fold. The goal here is not to reach the toes. It's to find the stretch along the back side of the body. So you might be up here and still feeling the stretch, or you might be down farther. Keep the rounding out of the back. Let the hands fall where they will. Lengthen here. Let's breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms out nice and long. We're going to lower down for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw the knees into the chest. Drop the knees over to the right. Gaze to the left. Gentle supine twist. Come back through center. Drop the knees over to the left. Gaze to the right. Draw the knees back through center. Squeeze the forehead to the knees. Tense everything up. Squeeze it in to a teeny tiny ball. And then let it go. Savasana, final resting pose. Let everything go here. Let the ground hold you up. Let the breath go. Let control of the breath go. Breathe here. Begin to feel the weight of your body on the mat and start to invite some gentle movement back into the body by wiggling fingers and toes. Reach the arms and the legs long overhead. Take a full body stretch. Then as you're ready, find your way to a comfortable seat at the top of the mat. Take a moment just to notice how you feel. And let's close out our practice with one singular long breath. So meaning at the bottom of an exhale, take a full breath in for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause here. And slowly exhale for a count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing your hands to your heart space, honoring the intention or focus you may have set at the beginning of your practice. Bowing your head to your hands in a moment of gratitude, thanking yourself for making time for your mat, and silently thanking those who joined us to create this virtual community today. Thank you all so much for letting me serve you on this Saturday. Lifting our hands to the space between the eyes, the third eye center, the seat of the intuition. Know that everything you need is already inside. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody. Happy Saturday. It was so great having you all. I hope you feel good, and I will talk to you later. Bye.